What's up? This is Release Rotation. I am your host, John W. Snyder. It's Tuesday night, April 9th, when I'm recording this. Still don't have a regular schedule, which is not good for a podcast or anything that you release online, I've come to find out. But this is where I'm at right now, trying to figure it out. So, hope you guys are having a great week. I hope that your job is fun, that you learn, that it excites you, and that you have a job that you get to go back to every day, a job that you get to have fun doing, a job that you feel respected in, a job you feel recognized in. Those are the things I hope for you. And if not, I hope you find that. This week, this is episode 66. And real quick, I'm going to talk about Russell Westbrook. Because I guess there was a poll done by NBA players, and they, I guess, voted Russell Westbrook like the most overrated player in the league, which is so funny to me. So funny. I just wish that they would tell us who those NBA players are. And I saw Steph Curry commented on a post somewhere, I think it was on Instagram, that he basically said that, like, who are these players? They're not playing against these guys. It was along those lines, and it's just funny. Like, anonymous polls are so stupid. Don't even do them. Like, why do anonymous polls? Cool. Okay. If it's not anonymous, it's a little more fun, and we can get to the bottom of it. We can ask why, rather than now it's just a hot topic of debate. It's something that's just out there from anonymous NBA players. So stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Something else that makes zero sense is how Russell Westbrook won't be in the MVP discussion this year. All he did was average a triple-double for the third season in a row. No big deal, I guess. Whatever. Crazy. Hilarious. Makes zero sense there. But it is what it is. And we'll move on, right? Russell doesn't care. Maybe he does, but he doesn't. You know what I mean? In other news, Magic Johnson this evening stepped down as the president of basketball operations. As you know, if you've been listening to this, I work with a lot of Lakers fans, and they are all super happy with this decision, and they can't wait to see what happens. So I guess we'll wait and see what happens. It makes sense to me. Like, he can't put his full focus with the Lakers in all the things that he does. One of those being part owner of the Dodgers, who the last 2 seasons have gone to the World Series. And this season they're tearing it up as well, and should make the playoffs, and who knows how deep they'll go in the playoffs. He's got other things. He's a businessman. He's got businesses. He just has other things he's wanting to do in the community. He's stretched too thin, I think. And I think this is a good call by him to step down. And that's what he said happened, is he didn't even tell Jeannie Buss that he was doing it, and he did it. Some of the guys I work with who are Lakers fans say that they think he got fired. Whatever. It is what it is. He's gone. So does that mean Luke Walton stays? Do they still fire Luke Walton and that coaching staff? Is that the problem? I mean, personnel is definitely a problem. You've got LeBron James, and that's about it. I'm just kidding. There's some decent players on there. Ingram. Okay. Maybe there's not really that many great players on the Lakers. And maybe that'll change depending on who they get as president of basketball operations. Someone said they should hire Kobe, guy I work with. Why not? Someone else said that Jerry West was coming back. I mean, maybe, but can they outbid Steve Ballmer? I don't know. Look what's happened with the Clippers. They actually were a lot better this year than most people thought after trading away Blake Griffin. Who knows? I don't know. But I do know that the season's coming to an end. The playoffs are starting soon, and that's when NBA basketball gets even more fun. It's fun now, but it's going to be a lot more fun when we get down to those 16 teams playing. And it'll be a great playoff season, I think. I'm pretty sure someone from the West is going to win, and that someone's probably the Warriors. Why not? They're leading the West. I think before tonight's games, they were up 3 games. So I think they win it all again. And then it'll be interesting to see what happens with that team in the postseason. So, time to wrap it up. The season. So, a little more basketball though. NCAA championship game was Monday night, and I was cheering for Texas Tech, Big 12 team. It would have been fun to see a Big 12 team that wasn't Kansas win a national championship. So that didn't happen, unfortunately. But it did go to overtime. It was a great game. If you're a basketball fan, you watched it and you enjoyed it. If you're just a bandwagon fan or just want to see the Dukes and the Kentuckys and the North Carolinas and the Kansases and those teams win, then it probably wasn't for you, and I get that. That's fine. But as a basketball fan, that was an amazing game. Went to overtime, and Texas Tech scored the first bucket of OT, and then Virginia just stepped on the gas, and it was over pretty quick. So, congrats to Virginia. What a game, though. 2 great coaches going at it. I'm glad it wasn't the normal Duke, Kentucky, North Carolina, Michigan State championship game. So that was really, really fun. So I hope you enjoyed that game. So there you have it. Real quick, though, what's up with Pac-12 basketball? UCLA just hired Mick Cronin from Cincinnati, which, was that a great hire? I mean, Rick Barnes turned them down. Calipari was in the talks. Is it a UCLA problem or is it a Pac-12 problem? I'm just curious. And I don't know. I haven't looked at stats or anything, but do other teams like ACC teams, Big 12 teams, those teams, do they get on TV more? Is that a thing? Because, I mean, they would have paid those guys. The money wasn't an issue. But is it the Pac-12? UCLA has great facilities now. I mean, Pauley Pavilion is an amazing gym. If you've never been to a game there, I highly recommend it. But I just am curious what's happening at UCLA. Like, why they couldn't get a big-time name there. Is it just because they're trying to base it all off of what they've done in the past, thinking that's enough? I mean, obviously it's not enough. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Cronin's a great coach. He's done some great things at Cincinnati, but I don't know. I mean, obviously Steve Alford couldn't get the job done. I mean, their last great coach was Ben Howland. Should have kept him. That's what I think. He's at Mississippi State now. He got them to the tournament this year. He was fine at UCLA. Took him to however many straight Final Fours that was. 3, I think. In the early 2000s, late 2000s. But Pac-12, I don't know. Is it the Pac-12 or is it UCLA? I don't know. So, but that'll be interesting to see. Are they going to give him enough time? At UCLA, how much time do you give a guy? Because I don't know, and I don't know if they know. So, we will see. And also, we will be right back after this quick break. And we are back. So I gotta tell you a quick story. This happened almost 12 years ago because it happened a couple days after I got married to my beautiful, awesome wife. We're coming up on 12 years of marriage in May. But this story has to do with our honeymoon. And this is why it's funny. So we are going to Mexico, all-inclusive to Puerto Vallarta, flying out of LAX, and super excited, honeymoon, vacation, it's going to be awesome. And we get to the airport, we go through whatever, we get there, we get up to the ticket booth, what am I? 1950 airport? No, sorry. We get up to the counter. It's not a booth anymore. It's a huge counter. And we go to get our tickets, check our bags in, and we give our licenses to the attendant there. And she takes my wife's. No big deal. Here's your ticket. Bag gone. And she takes my license, scans it, whatever they do at the airport. And, we're talking to her, telling her, oh, yeah, we're going on our honeymoon, blah, blah, blah. Give her my license. She's like, okay, yeah, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. And she's gone. And so Mariah and I are like, oh, sweet. They're going to bump us up to first class because we told her it was our honeymoon. I've seen this happen in movies and TV shows, so it's definitely going to happen to us. So we're waiting. It's taken a while. I mean, it felt like half an hour, but it was in reality probably like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And whatever. Lady comes back with my license and a couple pieces of paper. And we're like, oh, yes, first class. Awesome. And she says, here's your license back. Also, here's a letter from Homeland Security. Your name popped up on a no-fly list, on an international no-fly list. But Homeland Security checked everything, and it's not you. So you can fly. Not a problem. And that's all I can say about it. And that's what she says to us. I can't say anything else. If you have any questions, you need to contact Homeland Security. I'm like, what just happened? No first class. Now my name is on a no-fly list because who knows why, of another person named John Snyder. Don't know what that dude did. One of my buddies told me that I should try to find out why that John W. Snyder is on a no-fly list. I kind of Googled it. I couldn't find anything. They don't release a no-fly list, a list of no-fly list names. So I don't know, but that was the start to our honeymoon, and it was awesome. So I had a letter from Homeland Security. They told me I could talk to them, whatever. And then I say, well, so we're going to Mexico. Am I going to have trouble getting back into the country? And she says, no, it's in the system. You should be fine. I'm like, all right, well, we're doing this. And so we go on our honeymoon. We get back to the airport to head back to the United States. And same thing happened. Same deal with the letter, all of that. Here's a letter, can't say anything. You're fine to go though, blah, blah, blah. They told me that I could get my name off of the no-fly list. I just have to go through Homeland Security and do all that. That was 12 years ago. I never did it. I don't even know if my name's still on a no-fly list. I have no idea because I haven't flown international since. So, hilarious, fun. I wish I could find the person, not find the person, but find out what happened and why my name was on that list, because I'm curious, but I don't think I will ever find out. And I might not be on the no-fly, or my name might not be on the I shouldn't say me, but my name might not be on the no-fly list anymore because of reasons. But I tell this story for a couple reasons. One, I think it's hilarious. And two, because I want to get better at just storytelling in general, whether it's a quick story, a long story, whatever it might be. And so I want to have preparation to put together stories. I want to have time to story tell. But I also want my stories to add something to you in your life, whether you get a chuckle out of it, whether you get I want to do that, or whether you get an inspiration to do something, to go after whatever it might be you want to pursue. And so that's why I, in a way, roundabout way, told the story, and more for my own learning and understanding. But I want to be able to give you listeners something. And again, I know I've said I'm doing this for myself. It's my creative outlet. Yes, but I also want you to come back and listen. I want you to want to come back and listen to me talk about whatever it might be. And so one of my goals in this year is getting better at storytelling, and then getting better at interviews and doing interviews. So thanks for sticking with me. You guys are awesome. Luke, thank you for reminding me of this story, because it is a funny story. Next week I'll tell you about how horrible I'm at math, maybe. Gosh, I can't talk. I will tell you how horrible I am at math. I can add and subtract. Anything else? Nope. This is episode 66. I'm your host, John W. Snyder. This is Release Rotation. Thank you for listening. Talk to you next week.